What's up, heroes? Back again with another video. And today we're reacting to something a little bit different. Actually, it's very different. The title is Woman Says Men Do Not Understand a Woman's Body. She could cheat and you wouldn't know. Now, before we begin, I'm going to say it just like this. That's cap. A man like me and any other good man with sense can tell when his fortress has been penetrated. Let's begin.
I can go get some D and I'm not for the car. They're gonna pick me up. I don't want to pay for an Uber. Come get me. And then I'm gonna give you some coochie as soon as we get back home. I promise I am. Because men have this perception that a woman's coochie gets loose when she has sex. If we have sex, my coochie is gonna be tighter because it's irritated, I guess. It's been penetrated. It's not gonna be.
Okay, already. We're off to a bad start. I'm already getting triggered. Ladies, do not listen to that. That is cap. Let me tell you something. Listen, if you have sex with a man with a 9-incher and your boyfriend is a 6-incher, your boyfriend will be able to tell. Okay, I promise you. I need you to picture your vagina like a home. Okay? When a man is inside, he knows, when the bed is made up, when the couch has the pillows on it, when the floor is clean, when the bathroom ain't dirty. And when he goes off to work and he comes back and the bed is messed up, the pillows are all on the floor, the toilet is full of you know what, he knows he didn't leave his house like that. So don't insult that man's intelligence. A man knows when he left the house, when it's clean and now it's dirty. But let's carry on.
Feel looser, so you're gonna get in there and really she's gonna feel tighter because it done been hit already.
Lord.
So I can sleep with you and go home and have sex. You're not gonna know. You won't.
That's sex.
Okay, I don't usually do this, but let
God
me
help her,
clarify
man.
the last clip on my page. First of all, that was not my experience. That was not my scenario. That is not.
Hold on, let's read this. 2 men in one day. Men can't out-cheat women. Lord have mercy. I already know I'm not gonna like this.
Experience that I have had, but you would have to watch the whole episode to understand. Number 2, I don't know if you know it or not, but this thing is a muscle. We have the capability of pushing out 10-pound babies, and although you may be well and endowed, a couple of ounces really doesn't have anything on a 10-pound baby. It's a muscle. It does snap back, and I stand on that for most women. Not all, clearly. Nonetheless, moving along. Number 3, I say that to say people can come to you with much logic that seems to make sense to prove why they're not cheating on you or they haven't done anything behind your back, but they're usually lying. People who have to brag about, see, you didn't find anything on my phone, or I went to sleep with Jack's married. Nobody cares. People who brag and boast about how you haven't caught them are usually lying. Another thing, men can't out-cheat women. Maybe from a quantity standpoint, but not necessarily from a sneaky standpoint. Women...
I'm gonna stop it right there. Believe it or not, I agree with her. Men cannot out-cheat women. And actually, she may be a little wrong. She said maybe not from a quantity aspect. No, definitely not from a quantity aspect. You can take the most handsome man in the world with all the money in the world, and he can't get as much women as the average woman can get men. You understand what I'm saying? The average woman would blow the most lit man out the water in terms of options. Why? Well, men don't require as much in order to sleep with them. You understand? Women have more standards. Women have more things on the list that you have to hit before they, give that up to you. Men are different. All a man has to do is be attracted. Sometimes a man don't even got to be attracted to you. Sometimes you could just be there. You understand what I'm saying? Women operate a little different when it comes to sexual dynamics. So, of course, their options will blow us out the water because more men are down.
Will take things to the grave. I've talked to women who have slept with their side dudes while their main dudes were in the bathroom, or had their side dudes.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Now she's talking about something different. That's just being grimy. Sleeping with the side dude when the main dude is in the bathroom. She trying to get people killed. You can't play with people's emotions like that. Listen up, people. You can't play with people's emotions like that. Sleeping with the side dude in the bathroom while your main dude is asleep. Come on, son.
Working and playing basketball together and moving furniture. Don't be naive to think these things can't happen to you because
Wait,
of
wait,
who
wait,
you
wait,
are.
wait. She said she'll have her main dude and her side dude working together, playing basketball, and moving furniture. She is trying to get people killed. No, ma'am. No.
Because these things are actually literally happening. Being naive is probably why these STD rates are so high. Georgia being number 2 in the top states, with Louisiana being number 1 and New York being number 3. Ask for paperwork. It's okay to get tested, but just don't be so
I
naive
agree.
to think you know everything that's going on, because we live in a wicked world. Find
I
someone you love
agree.
and you can trust and lock in, because
That's a topic, man. Way off in politics, man. But but go ahead, M. White. What are your thoughts about that, man?
Women really think they sneaky, huh? They really think they sneaky.
I don't even understand why
They not.
why she's saying that. Like,
Kinda are.
I mean, I guess you know a couple of tramps or two, but that's a lie. I don't know.
They really not that sneaky. They make the same stupid ass decisions and stupid ass mistakes men do. The only difference is men don't go looking every 5 seconds.
True. And let me pause it on that one. You want to know why men don't go looking every 5 seconds? Because women have created this genius idea, right? They put this genius thing out in society saying that if you're a man who goes through your woman's phone, if you're a man who is steadily trying to see if your woman is cheating on you, then you're insecure. Genius. So what does that do? That creates a stigma among society that men don't want to be called that. Men don't want to fall into that insecure box, right? So what do men do? We just, we don't look. We just trust. And a lot of men that trust is getting them fucked over. You feel me? Not all the time, but a lot of the times. You see, women don't give a damn about being called insecure. You understand? When they get caught up looking through your phone, they don't give a damn. Especially if they found something, you can call them whatever they want. They looking, you feel me? But they put that thing in society where, like, if you're a man and you look, that's kind of sassy.
That's a good point.
They don't do. They make the same. What technology do women have that men don't have? They make the same stupid mistakes in their phone. They make the same. They put people under the same name as, like, oh, I'm gonna put it under my nail tech instead of under the person's name. They do the same stupid shit that we do. The only difference is we don't give you your phone.
Now that's true.
Back it up with the numbers.
Oh yeah, women cheat just as much as men do. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Definitely.
all, like, if somebody's adamant on catching you, gonna get caught. It is what it is. When your man starts to pay attention to shit that started turning up differently, you gonna get caught. That's how you get caught. As long as you're not looking, you're not gonna get caught. Men are less likely to look than women are. That's why y'all don't get caught as much. If a woman didn't catch a man, he'd take that shit to his grave too. If she didn't catch him, he would take it to his grave.
Factory.
Matter of fact, he would try to take us to his grave even if you did catch him. You can have him dead to rights, he's gonna still try to lie to you.
You know what? I got to admit that this brother's on to something. Case in fact, Shaggy, it wasn't me. Shorty caught him on camera. Brother looked at that and I said, it wasn't me.
I know you caught me on the bathroom counter, sinking on the bathroom floor.
Yes. I swear I never seen this. You see?
How did I forget?
Giving her an extra key.
He was still trying to take it to his grave.
I was kind of getting it. I was kind of getting it.
Nah, that was that woo back in the day.
I was waiting for you to finish, Marcus.
Alright, so women and men are not equal. Women and men are not equal. Women and men are not equal. If you try to out cheat men, you're gonna hurt yourself more than you're gonna hurt that man. You're gonna hurt yourself more than you're gonna hurt that man. You're gonna hurt yourself more than you're gonna hurt that man. You can go stand in the corner and fuck 100 dudes. Yes, this is true. While the man can go stand in the corner and probably won't fuck 100 women. You got it. You win that game.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, we are wired differently. We want different things, and
Yes,
that
indeed.
would not be a sufficient life for a woman.
Mm-mm.
Hopefully, you get paid and you can just retire as a prostitute. But that's all you'll be the rest of your life after you still in that corner and fuck 100, man. This is a dumb take by her. If she wants to talk about how easy it is for her to cheat, we all understood that. What's hard is for you to get in relationships with men who want to stay with you for long
There
term
you
periods
go.
of time. That's the challenge. Women have never had a challenge having sex.
Right.
The challenge is, do you have a man? Are you married?
Right.
Like that's the hard part. That's
The challenge is, can you get a man that you want to stay with you long term? Key word, a man that you want.
the thing that people struggle with, you know? And yeah, her pushing that agenda or making it okay to fuck whoever you want. Look, when I was young, shout out to her and all the women who think like her. They made for a very interesting life in my early 20s and my teenage years.
Sure
they made
did.
everything lit. We looked for them. The first thing I hit is where the hoes at. All of
Where
that
they at?
shit is how life was. But I didn't marry them. Keep
Never.
it a bean.
Never
That's not
that.
who I would have married. I was like, thanks, y'all. I'm going to go retire from fucking with y'all and I'm going to go this way. I turned into a good guy. Like how you turn black. I turned into a good guy. And then I just started doing the right things.
Well, let me ask this question for the men. Like, does it feel different when you find out your girl is cheating? Like, can you tell?
Yes.
Curious to know. So I can't even answer that
Yes.
question.
I could kind
I thought you
of
had
help you with
your
that.
Playboy day.
I did.
And I ain't saying yes because of personal experience. I'm saying yes because of science. You ain't gonna tell me that a person could go and get repetitive D from a 9-incher, come back to her 5-inch boyfriend, and he not gonna notice the extra space. I'm not jacking that. I'm not.
Yeah, but I ain't never liked the way you.
I can kind of help you with that answer. So, right, okay. So dudes, they can kind of tell where they stand because we have metrics for this. People, like women call it all the time. They're looking for such and such size, this, that, and all that, right? Women, for the most part, from my experience, and I have quite a bit of experience, don't have any idea where they stand. They don't know. A lot of women will be like, yeah, I can grip it, I'm tight, yeah. You know what, I'll tell them, man, listen. It's cat. They don't know. They have no idea. They have no damn idea. They don't know where they stand. I'll promise you. And from what former scumbag here, just in case you didn't
Former
know,
scumbag, right?
females will tell me,
Shout out to the
I'm
former
I'm
scumbag.
gonna have to top you off because he's gonna know, right? And the reason they know that is because they've had that experience. So dudes will fall in. Dudes will understand that. And if you think about it, let's say you smashed a chick earlier in the morning and then later on in the afternoon, it's not going to be the same as it was in the morning time, right? If you had a decent session, then it's still going to be cool, but you're probably going to know. So men will know sometimes.
Men know.
Especially if you're going behind somebody who's not as endowed, you're going to have problems.
What did I say? Get
there
you a
is
9-incher,
thing.
10-incher?
A lot
Lord
of
have
females
mercy.
will shut you
You're gonna
down
do
or make you
unrecoverable damage.
improvise one way or the other to avoid their man finding out what's going on. That's just so that is absolutely true. You will different. It seemed like I to really dive back as if she's been engaging in this type of activity. She obviously does. Boy, know what he don't watch his interviews, and he chicks a lit and starts saying things. And you can, but she was
His
very
brother's
sober.
his sound is messed up, y'all. It ain't me.
You just skipping in and out. Is it me?
Man, we literally caught every other word. That shit
That shit sounded crazy.
Right.
That was
Nah. See, you heard him.
This fall in. This fall in, bro. Like, that fall in, if anything, too tight might be an issue. Like, that fall in, I ain't never, like...
Okay, bro, you're 6'7". I get it, but guess what? There are guys who aren't, and it's different for different people. Listen, I've never fell in anything either. But what I'm saying is, you've never been that guy on the back end of it. You never been that guy on the back end of it. You were the guy in that
Right. What
end
about
it.
them? What about the dudes who ain't as well endowed as,
Okay,
you
close,
know,
whatever. We
the
can
rest
talk,
of
right?
it?
All I'm telling you is that I never fell
ain't been that guy following the 6'7" guy or 6'5" guy. You ain't been that guy following
Lord.
him. If you was that guy following
That's
him,
nasty
your ass
work.
probably would have fell in too. It is what it is, and that's real life, right? And a lot of times when women cheat, they go for somebody else who might be a little more well endowed, equipped, whatever. And guess what? That second dude, if you try to go behind her, he gonna fall in. He gonna be like, damn,
Fall all the way
this
in.
ain't what it do, and he's gonna know.
He's
so
gonna
women,
know.
just so you know, he's gonna know.
Ladies, see? All right. Have backup. You heard him. Look at the ladies on the panel. Look at Shorty in the pink.
They're not gonna know. They're gonna know. They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know.
I know. I was being funny. No, I was doing that on purpose. You caught it.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Even after kids, this shit still be good. Like,
That's what I was gonna ask.
How
Like,
soon?
I've never had kids before. I heard like women after kids it feels different.
but when they get pregnant, it be extra fire.
I heard that.
Yeah, but that's before. That's beforehand.
That's
She was talking about like in the same night. She said she could go
But
back.
they start dilating.
I will
and
I will say that that's true. It's something about pregnant poom that's special. I digress. I'm gonna just move on.
enlarging, like before the baby come. Some people use sex to bring the baby down, like to try and, you know, get
True. True.
I was instructed to do that
Yep.
by the doctor. I understand that, but what I'm saying is she was
Because
talking about-
sometimes you could have a woman who got a real tight poom, and in order for let me teach y'all something. In order for a baby to be born, it has to be 10 centimeters dilated, and if it's not, then it could really hurt the woman. And so, you know, sex, especially with somebody well endowed, could help make a smoother pregnancy. That's facts.
about running from one dude to the other in the same night. That's what she said specifically.
She was talking about yeast infection. What that shit sounded like.
She probably experienced that, but she was talking about how her joint was still grippy after the dude went out. But I'm just gonna tell you, they're gonna know.
They're gonna know. That's a wonderful place to leave off. Ladies, just to reiterate everything we learned today, you know, unless you cheating with somebody who is of similar nature, and by nature, you know, I'm talking about, you know, to your dude, you're gonna know. He's gonna know, because changes are made, furniture is moved, and most niggas gonna know where they left their couch. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna leave you on to the next video, okay? So be cool and go help somebody.